guys, this is Geneva Style here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to watch together the first episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I'm so excited. I know the 2 episodes are now available for streaming. I've been watching so many interviews of Aiden Christensen and Ewan McGregor, and they're just amazing together. They have such a great chemistry, and it's just nice to see them on screen again, even in interviews. It's just it seems like it doesn't vibe again. You know, when the prequels came out, and the Revenge of the Sith, which is my favorite of all the movies in the Star Wars, in the Star Wars universe, is one of my favorite movies. So it's just wonderful to see them together, and they aged so well. Like, they look exactly how I would picture them at this stage in the story. So it's just a great timing. And I'm going to be a little bit cautious because I'll try to be as honest as possible while watching this. But on the other hand, I want to make sure that I give them credit, first of all, to come back and to create the story, and try not to be as picky as maybe I would be in certain scenarios, because I'm just afraid that they would stop everything and they will stop making these movies and these series with them if we are too critical. So I don't want to be part of that. I want to be as honest as possible. I also give it the opportunity to unfold without being too critical. It's just the first 2 episodes overall anyway. So without further ado, let's go.
My mentor taught me everything about the Force, even the nature of the dark side.
I like the fact that they're starting with the prequels, just because they really are trying to connect to the prequels, and I think it's just a memorandum of what happened for people who don't remember or recall, and also gives me the curiosity of rewatching it again, so the temptation to watch it again. So I think that's why they insert like a prequel summary, just to remind you, okay, the prequels exist, and that's the story, and that's the story that follows, so I think they did the right thing. It would have been like a throw off if they just started with the series, that they're just giving a summary. So I'm okay with that. Oh, they're training. Oh, please don't kill any children. Oh, I don't want to see that, please. What did I just fucking say?
He cannot help it, so he steps in and saves your saloon. You offer him a place to hide, fresh water, shade from the suns. But the stories, they begin, and they travel quickly. His compassion has been his undoing.
His eyes. Holy shit.
There.
Prepare him for interrogation.
You're wasting your time, you know that, right? You'll never find us over.
Why chase after scraps?
Scraps are all we have left.
Then we should be hunting bigger prey.
He is not yours to find. We are past this, third sister. I will not warn you again.
That was intense. I love this so far. Like, they're already building the characters. They're already building the characters and introducing the characters. That's how it's supposed to be. That's a common storytelling, and it's like, and it usually does work.
Keep moving. Something you want to say?
Say that I see so many parallelisms between Obi-Wan Kenobi at this stage of his life and Luke when he went to exile after Ben Solo was corrupted and became Kylo Ren, and he kind of disappeared. And I do see that defeat and surrender in his eyes the same way I saw the same feelings in Luke's eyes. So that's a great connection, a great connecting point between all the movies. So when the Jedi fails the student, or in general, when the Jedi fails, the teachings of the Jedi fail, the Jedi goes into exile in a way or another. That's how they express that defeat. besides the fact that he doesn't want to be found, and definitely they're trying to find him and kill him. So it's a hiding place for him, but it's just a very heartbreaking to see such a glorious Jedi to be ruined, and be reduced to that with no purpose. Anakin represented his purpose, and he lost him. It's kind of sad because he doesn't know. It's like very sad because as you're watching this, like, you know that Anakin doesn't know any of this, and you start thinking of yourself. I wish she knew. I wish she knew there was still hope. And it's just so sad. What a waste of time. Like a wasted life. Oh my god. It's just so sad. And I think that's why this series was so important to show. But at the same time, it gives you so many what ifs. You look at this child and say, what if they told him the truth at this stage? Many were saying, oh, they were hiding him to protect him, of course. But who knows? Maybe if he knew from the beginning that he had children, maybe he would have turned. Maybe he would have not tried to turn them to the dark side. Maybe he would have turned himself to their side, you know, and he would have renounced to the dark side and just ran away with his children. I don't know. I don't know what would have happened, but it definitely there wouldn't have been a Star Wars, obviously, because their storyline and their family tree and their family situations, kind of complications, kind of make the Star Wars. But at the same time, you kind of wonder from the human level, what if he knew? What if he knew about them? What if he knew about his children? Maybe things would have gone differently. Oh, that's Layla, isn't she? Of course she is. Things never change.
If you behaved as well as you climb, you'd be a senator already. You'll have to change in the speeder. Come.
It's not like anyone would miss me if I wasn't there.
I'd miss you.
All I ever do is wave.
Then do more than wave. You get out of this what you put into it.
She's so cute.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
my
Mother.
god.
I really am.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. She's too smart. Look at that little girl. I'm thinking of Padme. Oh my god. We're starting. This is like a very nostalgic, you know, story, you know, because it connects with the most painful part of the Star Wars universe. Like, it's the most painful story. This is kind of reminder, it kind of like it's a continuation of the pain. They did so well in connecting the characters. I recognize the main characters, which is amazing. That's what you want when you're doing a spin-off or a sequel to a main saga where you're not using exactly all the same actors. Like, of course, you can they're not the same actor. They're the younger versions, they're young actors, but they did it so well in connecting them, so that you recognize them. That's exactly what it's supposed to be.
I want you to stay away from him. We don't need anything from you, Ben.
It's just a toy.
It's a lot more than that.
There's more to life than your farm, Owen. He needs to see that. There's a whole galaxy out there.
I'm asking you to leave us alone, Ben. I mean it.
Is he okay?
You don't care if he's okay. You care if he's showing.
It's my responsibility, Owen.
Well, I'm his uncle.
We talked about this. When the time comes, he must be trained.
Like you trained his father? Anakin is dead, Ben. And I won't let you make the same mistake twice. So leave him on the farm with his family where he belongs.
There is no point in protecting them. They would not do the same for you. But you can save this man. Save his family.
Hello, Princess.
Why are you here?
Just waiting
For what?
You?
for you.
How the hell is he dressed? Does she get kidnapped or something? Poor thing. But why? Grr. Assholes.
We don't know who it was. No ransom, no leads. Whoever they are, they knew where she would be. They were waiting.
She needs you, Obi-Wan. The Jedi will hunt himself.
Oh, that's why. Oh, because they want to take Obi-Wan. Got it. It's like a trap. Okay, I got it. It's simple. It's simple. Well, it was a good episode. I loved it. I honestly don't have any criticism. I know that I said that I would be honest, but I have to admit, it was perfect. As the first episode, it was an introduction to all the characters. They give a beautiful summary of the prequels, and I recognized all of them. Most of them are same character. Most of them, if not all. I think all of them are the same actors, except the new ones that they introduced now. So I'm quite happy. I was emotional, and yes, I couldn't ask for anything better. Honestly, it's a good start. I was very satisfied, and I'm planning to continue watching. Of course, let me know your thoughts on the first episode. I thought it was great. Was it a masterpiece? Not yet. We didn't get that far. It's just an introductory episode. So, and it's well shot. It reminded me of the prequels so much and the sequels, like in terms of how it was shot, and it was like a mixture of the two. I actually would like to see Luke now. Like, I know Leia is the focus now because she has been kidnapped, which I find very ironic because she's the one that asked for his help in the original trilogy, in A New Hope, and now she's kind of asking for his help through her parents. So that's irony to me, and it's beautiful. So it makes sense. And it makes sense also that she called her son Ben, of course, because he's probably going to save her life. And on the other hand, I really want to see Luke, and I would like to see similarities between Luke and Anakin, and I hope that Obi-Wan will be able to capture those similarities, and I think that will be extremely nostalgic and beautiful and very sad. So I'm wondering also if Darth Vader will ever recognize the children's presence. But probably not, because he was completely in shock, and it was unexpected to him that he had children in the original trilogy. So I suspect he will never have any weird feelings. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he will meet them, or in some way go in close path, and maybe feel something weird, but you wouldn't think of it, even though it's not really in character, because it seems like Anakin and Darth Vader are very obsessive. So whenever they feel something interesting or wrong, they are completely drawn to it, and they wouldn't let it go until they explore it. So I would presume that it won't be real, you know, it won't be reacting to them, or it won't be close to them in any way, and it will not experience them to be close, or it will not have any doubts that his children or his child died. Like, he thinks Padme died, and well, he knows Padme died, and he thinks child died, and I don't think he will have any suspicion that the child survived at this point, just because that wouldn't match with the originals. But I won't lie that I would like to have some foreshadowing of their next meeting, at least with Luke, or something, you know. But who am I? I don't know. It wouldn't, if done well, it might make sense. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys thought of the first episode. As I stated, I would like to see you in the comments and react to this, and I'll see you guys in the comments. Bye!